Good afternoon and welcome back to Potentially Ill-Conceived Productions here in Arizona. As always, I am Phil, your gatekeeper, and today we will be seeing a farce by Room 101. Now, this is the Farce, Connecticut. We have done the Farce Nicaraguan in the past. The Nicaragua is a medium to fuller bodied cigar. This cigar here, as a 7x46 Churchill, I have to quit saying This is a shade Connecticut wrapper from Ecuador. The binder is Nicaraguan, and the long fillers are Dominican and Nicaraguan. I usually do not smoke Churchills. They are, and I continue to say I apologize. It has become a part of my speech pattern, and I do need to stop it, and I will continue to try. As we continue, I prefer a 54 to 55 ring gauge as opposed to this 46. I find that Churchills smoke differently than because of their ring gauge size than a 54, 55 would smoke. They smoke a little bit hot, and I prefer that not to be the case. So, with all of those things in mind, I had received this as a part of a deal from Cigars International, as a matter of fact, where I picked up my Breakfast in Portugal cigars. These were also offered in that deal, and I picked these up also. If it's good enough for Winston Churchill, damn it, it's good enough for me. So let's do the dry draw and see where we're going with this. Get a very creamy, almost a buttery taste to this. Now there's a little bit of earthiness coming in off of it. We know as the tobacco warms up and starts, melding their flavor profiles, we'll get a different profile as we get further into the cigar. But I now want to fire this up. Beautiful day here this afternoon in Arizona. We just had a couple of storm fronts go through. Dropped a ton of rain on us. Phoenix is currently under a flood watch, and there are some streets and there are some underpasses that are underwater at this point in time. I do love the aroma of these cigars. The aroma, you hear people talk about, and usually non-cigar smokers, they talk about stinky cigars. And I have smoked some ugly, stinky cigars back in my youth. These are not one of those stinky cigars. The aroma on this is so very, very pleasant. This is a medium down to a mild cigar, with hanging out in that midsection between medium and mild. So this is an every time of day kind of cigar. Would be perfect with coffee, because with that buttery taste. Not necessarily a buttery taste, but now moving into a cafe au lait kind of taste, a cortada kind of taste, maybe espresso with some hot milk. So this would be something you could fire up early in the morning if you wanted to smoke 7 inches of cigar. I'm not a 7-inch cigar kind of smoking guy. But this would be perfect. This is a perfect after dinner cigar. You could smoke this right after dinner. The flavor profile is not going to beat up on you. The aroma is wonderful. It's the strength of the cigar is not going to ramp up your nicotine level or anything in there, you know, to make your stomach feel queasy after eating, you know, a meal. Matt Booth put out another one. Going to continue on with this, but let us know what you think. Let me know what you think about Farce 101 from Farce from 101, the Farce Connecticut from Room 101 and Matt Booth. I've always been, since I started smoking these, how many months ago now? This is October, so 11 months ago. This was Matt Booth and Room 101. I was turned on early starting these videos, and I have been a fan ever since. So, but that's just me. Let me know what you think about it. Let me give me the yay or nay on your side as to this. And as always, please let us know what you're smoking, because beyond someone who says way too much, I'm also a nosy son of a gun, because I just am. We'll be back in a little bit to let you know what else we find out with this. Y'all take care.